1,500 trees have already been ordered today. That started at midnight. This is your second presentation, and if you need a tree, now is the time, because the only other tree today special value we had earlier this year was in Christmas in July. It was sold out early in the day. Bethlehem lights. This is all about, if you've been to a mall, a high-end department store, a main street, and you see those trees that look so realistic and the lights are just glowing and these are faceted bulbs, and you say, I wish my house could look like that. It can look like that, and guess what? It was probably Bethlehem lights that was the one to bring it to those places. Well, for years here at QVC, they've been bringing them to us, and this is it for the rest of the year. So whether it is your big tree that you're showcasing in the front or maybe in a different room, this is it for the year. They're brand new today, and our holiday return policy is in effect. So you can return these through the end of January if you are gifting. They are professionally lit, perfectly even on every branch tip. You get these beautiful faceted lights. You're gonna get 9 different lighting options. As you can see, our flocked version is just full. They're all full and lush, and there's a lot of flocking here, but you see all of the beautiful lights. They are, there's a 5-foot. That one you are saving $89. It has 350 lights on it. Usually it starts at like 200. Then we have the 7-foot, always very popular. Oh, and by the way, you can change these lights. If you're saying, oh, where are the multi? They're in here. So you can change it from the beautiful warm white to the multi and all of these lighting options where they twinkle and glisten. This is the 7-foot. You're saving $129 today. This is off of our QVC price. I went to a Christmas tree store in the mall 2 years ago, and they were like thousands of dollars. So yes, you're saving a good amount today here, and price goes up at the end of the day, but I highly recommend you check out other places because this is exclusive. It's only here at QVC. This is the 8.5-foot. Now, they usually did a 9-foot. Now they're doing an 8.5-foot by customer request because you said, well, I have a 9-foot ceiling. I don't have any room for the topper. We've got some great toppers for you. So that's the 8.5-foot. Those are all the flocked. And then you have the tethered cord here. So that's where you're gonna be able to do everything different with the lights and switching it to, where is it? To the multi. I'll show you that in just a moment. But everything is here and it's tethered, so you don't have to worry about losing it. So those are the flocked, and then we have all 3, because you're the early bird. We have all 3 choices in the green as well. So here is the 5-foot. I'm 5'2", and I'm wearing some big heels. Here's the 7-foot, nice and full and lush. Look, I can stand behind the 7-foot and you don't even see me, no seeing through. And then here is the 8.5-foot. This one you're saving $169. $160 on Easy Pay. $120 on Easy Pay. That's a charge on a credit card if you're new to us. You get it home for $120 today, and then you pay it off over the next 5 months. And then with this one, $80 to get it home on Easy Pay. Please call us and share your story. We heard from a lot of customers who have had Bethlehem lights trees in the past who gave us a call and shared their story. They're so easy to put together. And then real quick, look at this. They come with, I think this has got to be the first time, with the storage bag. So that's a great added value on its own. So please, again, give us a call and share your story, H434578. Now, if you don't have a Q card, this is a really great opportunity, what we're doing now, to get one. If you are approved, as soon as you make your first purchase, you get a $60 account credit. But not only that, you can apply that to this purchase. It used to have to be on your next purchase. Now, these start at $360, I believe. Is that what it is? Under $340, even better. That's for the 5-foot. So remember, if you're gonna get a Q card, if you don't have one already, you get $60 off applied to this purchase if you want to. Michelle Stretch is joining us. And I need Michelle to show me how to turn it to multi.
Oh, okay.
Because you can do that. So many people are like, oh, I don't want to have to choose between the white and the multi. You can change it every week, every day, every hour, every minute.
Right here where you see the two little arrows,
is.
by the way, you press that and that turns the tree to multicolor, so you don't have to choose. There you go. There's that remote.
No
it's
more
tethered,
fighting
by the way.
in the family over if it's going to be one way or the other. Michelle Stretch is a home decor expert. She brings us Bethlehem lights, and when it comes to realistic foliage and the best lighting you can get, that is the company you want to go with, because they're the ones that do all of the decor for a main street, you know, that you walk down, or the big department stores.
And that's been for 30 years that our commercial team has been doing that. Here at QVC now for 23 years.
Wow, that's
and we
amazing.
have been bringing trees all along, and I listen to some of the callers at midnight too saying, I have a tree from years ago, it still looks amazing.
Yep.
You know, we have a great heritage here. In fact, we do call this our heritage tree.
I love it.
Because we bring this, it's the perfect marriage of gorgeous greenery. We did all the heavy lifting for you.
did.
You don't have to tromp through a muddy farm to get the perfect tree. We picked the perfect one for
and
you.
then you have it the next year, and the next year, and
Every
the next year.
year.
By the way, 5-year warranty on
Yes,
this as well.
which is just amazing. So, and then we paired that gorgeous tree with a mid-profile, which everyone wants. It's not the big fat one, it's not the little skinny one, with these absolutely gorgeous, they're called M5 lights. They're like little diamond cut, faceted
They're like
lights.
faceted jewels on all these beautiful jewel tones.
Aren't they so pretty? So there, you're seeing the clear, and let me just show you this one bulb right here. And by the way,
They're so bright, it's almost hard to tell.
We do cover these up when they're flocked, so all the bulbs are nice and crisp. I'm gonna just change that over.
Oh, look how pretty.
And this
It's
has
so nostalgic.
a dedicated green bulb inside. So each one has a white bulb and a green bulb inside, so you're getting the most crisp, bright, beautiful color, whether it's that clear or that jewel tone. So just gorgeous colors, lots of functions. This one here you're seeing is our sparkle feature. I mean, we have so many things. I think there's 15 functions on each tree, and all tethered to this remote.
What is your story? Do you have a Bethlehem Lights tree? We would love to hear from you. Somebody called in at midnight who's had theirs for 15 years. It's still as bright and crisp as ever. I've had mine, and it's flocked for 5 years now. Still amazing. Oh, my garland is Bethlehem Lights, and all of the different functions that you can do. But this is it for the year.
Yeah.
We are not going to have another Bethlehem Lights Today's Special Value tree until Christmas in July. 2024. And you have through the end of January to return. So maybe you thought, oh, they'll probably have a tree coming in November. We're not going to. And so they're lusher than any other. The tips are so realistic. The lights are in a perfect place. You could not do this if you were stringing it all along on your own. All you have to do is set it up, and it could not be easier. Talk to us about that.
Yes, so the setup is so easy. Each of the pieces pop together, and we made it so that no one piece is too heavy. So you're not lifting. The heaviest piece on that flocked largest tree is 17 pounds. The entire 5-foot tree is very lightweight as well. That's about 8.6 pounds there. Easy assembly. It's a base that we give you, one eye bolt. It's a self-leveling eye bolt. You pop the bottom section in, everything is labeled. You're seeing diamond on our team there. That is 3 sections easily in place. It's lit up for you. We have that instant power technology. It's all in the center of the pole. Then at the end of the season, we gave you that bag, and it's an oversized bag, Terry. So
have you ever done that before?
We have. We have. But just with our tree that we introduced this year in Christmas in July.
Okay, because I had never seen that before. I bought mine 5 years ago, and I had to buy a bag separately.
And now it comes with.
And by the way, these prices. So I was at the mall 2 years ago, and I saw a store. I didn't need one. I already have one from Bethlehem Lights. But I was like, I'm going to go look at those prices. And I thought, you know, ours would be maybe $200, $300 less. They were thousands of dollars. Even the smaller ones, I was like, you couldn't get for under $1,000. I'm like, okay, well, yes, they last for years and years and years, but our prices are so much better, and it's better quality. This is Bethlehem Lights. I mean, you can't get better quality. They're incredibly professional. So the 5-foot tree, which you can get any of these in the, if you're just joining us, in the green or in the flocked, and then you can change from this beautiful warm white, like sparkly, dazzling white light to the multi on the tethered remote control.
And you're not going to lose that remote, which is
You're
great.
not going to lose it. And it's nice and long, too. So you can pull it out and you can stand up. You don't have to be like, you know, kneeling down to get it. But any of the trees, whether they are the 5-foot, the 7-foot, or the 8.5-foot, in the all green or the flocked, come with the lights that switch.
Yes.
So the 5-foot tree, you're saving $89 on. $80 to get it home on Easy Pay. It has 350 LED lights and then a 34-inch diameter. Then the 7-foot, it has 600 lights, 45-inch diameter. And then the 8.5-foot, 900 lights and a 59-inch diameter. You're saving $169 here. It's $160 to get it home on Easy Pay, and then you're saving $129 here. Again, this is off our QVC price. The 8.5-foot is normally $969. That's a lot better than you would get anywhere else, but then you're saving another $169. Super easy to put together when you get home. And look how pretty they look. Now, if you don't have a Q card, you can get the Today's Special Value starting at $340 when you open and use that Q card immediately. So maybe this is your main tree. You've been doing the real trees and you just can't do it anymore. Maybe it's for another room and you do, like, we're in a beautiful bedroom. There's the 5-foot tree over here. Here's the 7-foot, and then here's the big 8.5-foot. Now, you did the 8.5-foot because
of the 9-foot ceilings that most of us have. So we used to do a 9-foot tree,
right,
and then you couldn't put your topper on. And by the way, there is a kind of a little space at the top for that. There's a metal rod. But I'm going to show you if I can find, yeah, here we go.
Is there a plug up there to,
yeah,
like?
There is not on this one.
Okay.
This is an LED tree, but you can just, you know, put your star if you wanted to run a cord down on
right,
this one, you could do that.
Okay.
But I wanted to show you too, we even have dimming features on this, which is really important. If you're going to put this tree, let me put this on steady for you. If you're going to put this tree in a bedroom and, you know, maybe you wanted to put it on a timer at night, you can dim the tree. Now I'm changing over these functions. We have 15, by the way. You can actually dim this if you want. There's the brightness. Can you see that dimming a little bit? Maybe you put it on that dimmest, Terry,
yes,
and you put it on a 6-hour timer and you're falling asleep to the most gorgeous tree.
That's what I was going to say. I mean, I just have to paint the picture
You're
for you.
in bed over there.
I'm lying in my bed, and I have the magic of Christmas morning right here in my bedroom. I would totally do the flocked in a bedroom. It's so pretty. And this is how you do it affordably and with the best quality. It's a 5-year warranty. So maybe this is your second tree that you finally get to have in your bedroom or in the foyer. Look at how magical it is. I mean, the Christmas tree is, I have to say, the most magical part of the holiday season.
Oh,
as soon as you put it up, you get that feeling inside. It's like you're a little kid again, and you sit there. I would sit there on the couch, and I would count the presents as they would come in from the aunts and uncles, and I would look at all of the ornaments from when I was little, and the ornaments that people had given me through the years, if that's a tradition of yours. You know that feeling.
Yeah.
It's the holidays finally. Yeah. And then come Christmas Eve, that feeling of just like, tomorrow is the day.
I know, as a child, I was just beside myself with Santa coming.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think I could sleep. But you're right, too. You know, we made it easy to put the tree up. Sometimes in the past, it's been a hassle to get a real tree, to string the lights. It's not straight. Does it need water? Is it dead before
stringing the
Christmas?
lights, I'm like,
even?
here. Yeah. You stand on that side, and then we go around to this side, and then you have to stand back and kind of mess them up and put them, and then
These are
mold the
pro-lit.
trees. Yeah, they're pro-lit, so like...
Not pre-lit, pro-lit, yes.
Oh yeah, what is that?
Yeah, we call it, a lot of people are saying pre-lit, you could say that, but pro-lit means that
it's
this
Bethlehem lights.
light strand is made specifically for this tree. It's not a strand that's been wound around.
Right.
It's got kind of legs that, you know, go with these branches, so you don't see the wires. They go all the way in to the inside. They illuminate beautifully.
There's not a hole of lights. There's not a dark spot, and there's not a hole of branches either. It is so full and beautiful, and your ornaments are gonna be so gorgeous on this. By the way, You don't even need ornaments. It's so beautiful. And we had a caller at
There's
midnight.
only a
Again,
few on
please
this one.
call us. Yeah, there's only a few here. Please give us a call. We would love to hear your story. There was a caller at midnight that said she leaves hers up all year long
I heard
and then
that.
decorates it to the season. And she said that her daughter's friends come in and they're like, you have your Christmas tree up still? And she's like, no, it is the brightest, most dazzling lamp I have. Wasn't that
Yes,
cute?
I heard
loved
I did.
So let's walk over here.
Okay.
We have them all over the set. Remember, you have your choice between the green or the flocked in a 5-foot, a 7-foot, and a 9-foot. So this is maybe like for a foyer or